it, because he'll be like a point and a half clear. He's got white, he's very good with white, but Anish is saying, I won yesterday against the world champion. I'm now rolling. So he picks a sharp variation, and it starts with the Nimzo. After knight to f3, we now go into what is called the Rogozin variation of the Queen's Gambit. And there's many ways you can play here against this. And capturing is one. And
white has a whole load of responses you can do. You can capture on d5, you can throw in queen a4 check. You can even do what Arjun Erigaisi did earlier on, although it didn't work out, but it wasn't because of the opening. Queen b3, bishop to g5 is another move that you can play. So queen a4, I think we saw it in another incarnation. I don't think it brought white too much joy, but this one you got to back it up with bishop coming out to either f4 or g5, and either way, black's ambitious plan is more or less the same. You want to be jumping in with a knight to e4, or you want to be going h6 at the right time. If the bishop comes out to g5, h6, g5, and then jumping in with a knight to e4, and you have to be prepared to go full throttle on the king side.
yeah, I mean, bishop g5 used to be the main line here, and I used to play this quite a lot. Now, as Yovi says, you can go h6 and g5, but that is really quite risky. One line that occurs here is with knight e4, and then knight d2 is a good move, and this is considered to be a bit too risky for black. But then someone found, I can't remember who, maybe looking at like 8 years ago, that at some point black can just put the bishop on f5, and this is a really simple way to like equalise. It might even be around here, and they just thought, well, this is a great square for the bishop, and this basically kind of put players off playing bishop g5. So then some players started trying bishop f4, but now this idea we just saw with the knight coming in is a better idea for black, because you don't have to weaken your king. Well, you can still do it, but you can do it in a better way. And now rook c1 defends, and knight c6 occurs. And this is a very sharp line that Anish is playing. I mean, he's going for piece play rather than going for a solid pawn structure. Because if white can consolidate, you know, this knight is not very well placed here, so it's all about the piece play. So knight d2, we saw this before, you don't want that knight to settle, and again, Anish has to keep playing aggressively, and he goes g5, so very sharp. Bishop e3, and that is not the most comfortable square for the knight, for the bishop, because you normally want to go e3 and bring this out. So now you're probably going to go g3 and go this way, but you have to defend this pawn. such a fighter.
Yeah, I was going to say you can go knight f4, but that only really works against e2. Doesn't work against e takes f2.
Does it work against e2 then?
No. Well, e2 I was thinking knight to d3. And it doesn't really work there either. you go rook d1 and you remove the defender.
Rook d1, rook e4.
Oh, okay. The game's on, yeah.
Do you know what the only winning move is here?
Okay, maybe we put it to the audience.
Right, we can offer you a spoon. That's all we got left today. So it's actually only one winning move, as the red bar says. What is the winning move here? Actually, it's not so easy. And you can win a spoon, but you better give it back to the bar afterwards, otherwise I'll be rook check. Oh, what is your name, sir? Great move. As long as you give it to the bar. Yeah, sir. Yeah. You can take my saucepan as well if you want. And there's a couple of glasses here you can take to the bar as well. And can you get me a beer while you're there, please? Rook check. Only move. What a move! What a move! Because if you now go knight takes queen, and this is brilliant because if you go here, now I get the tempo, and I take the knight with check, and let's just show that my pawn queens. That's a great move. And if you go this way, now I attack your knight, so you don't have time to go rook e4, and I take the knight and I queen, so that's winning as well. It's all winning. It's all winning for Anish. This is a very simple and good way of doing it. And I don't think Nodirbek can fight much more. Great game from Anish.
Yeah.
Great game.
Yeah, absolute cinema.
Well, we had a lot of fun with that one. Feels like I just want to stay in this game because it's too much fun. But maybe we should look at some other players. What do you reckon?
Well,
do you reckon or
there
not?
isn't too many games
happening.
I mean, we have Aravind fighting hard against Arjun Erigaisi. That's probably headed to a draw, but it's not going to be finishing any time now. And it's also looking very drawish in the only game remaining in the challenges between Daniel Ufa against Vedant Panasar. And we have a resignation. What a game by Anish. What a fantastic performance there from start to finish.
The crowd goes crazy. It's great. It's great having a live crowd. I love it.
It is.
You guys are brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant crowd here.
But I feel like such a game deserves such a response.
Definitely.
You know, if we had gold coins, we would be throwing them.
Yeah.
Okay, so